Who will be the PBA King of the Lanes? Kris currently wears the crown, but two of the PBA's biggest stars are seeking to dethrone him. Recent PBA Tour Finals winner Kyle Troup and the legend PDW. These two are set to battle for the right to take down King Prather. Who will reign supreme? The PBA King of the Lanes is next on FS1. Welcome back, bowling fans, to Bolero in Jupiter, Florida, for continuing coverage of the 2020 PBA King of the Lanes here on FS1. This is it, the final leg of our event. We've seen some of the all-time greats of the game and young stars in action. Tonight we'll see one of each in our contenders match. Pete Weber, PDW, fourth all-time with 37 career titles against six-time champ Kyle Troup. And there he is, the current King of the Lanes. His Highness, at least for one more match, Kris Prather. Welcome back, bowling fans, to Jupiter and Bolero. Dave Ryan here alongside Randy Peterson, my Hall of Fame broadcast partner. Randy, I can't wait to watch this contenders match. I mean, how about it? What a matchup. PDW, 37 career titles, 10 majors, back on TV against the pro with a fro who's looking to pick it out, Kyle Troup.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be awesome. It's great to see Pete back on the lanes and obviously going up against one of the hottest players that we have right now. But again, all roads go through the kingdom, and that kingdom now belongs to Kris Prather. It's going to be interesting to see if either Kyle or Pete can dethrone him. Our last match, Prather and Sean Rash. Prather got a couple early breaks. Sean bowled a great game, but that pocket 7-10 was doomsday for Sean. And then here's Kris finishing it off in great fashion, needing 2 strikes to shut out Sean Rash late, and he does just that. A new kingdom, a new king.
Our current King of the Lanes, Kris Prather, is ready now to speak with our Kimberly Pressler, guys.
All right, so Kris, serious question here. Do you want me to call you King Prather or King Shark?
King Shark sounds pretty dope, to be honest.
All right, well then that's what I will call you. So, King Shark, you had some time to decompress. Are you ready to defend your crown?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now, and it's going to be really interesting to watch this next match. You know, I'm going to try to be as still as possible because an angry Pete ends up winning everything, so I don't need him yelling at me while I'm sitting up there.
That's a good strategy right there. All right, go ahead and have a seat on your throne, and let's get to this match because it's going to be a good one.
Cool. Odds to win, contenders match, Fox bet here. Kyle Troup -200, Pete Weber +150. What do you think of the odds, Randy?
Yeah, I agree with it, but I'm not sure I'd bet against Pete Weber. Kyle Troup, winner of the Tour Finals. Bowled .299 in the event. 6 titles to his credit. The pro with the fro. The only way to beat Kyle Troup, you got to take the hair picks away from him.
Generally has 2 ready to go just in case. Got a backup, so you just can't take one. This guy's great. Oh, it's charismatic. Oh, it's fun to watch. And how about this one? PDW is back on TV. What's Pete got there? What's going on? He's got his own fro. I can't believe it.
My goodness, I've seen it all.
I can't believe it. Troup gets started. Wow, good shot, ringing 10 pin.
Sit down next time, Kyle. Step off and reset.
I don't think Kyle has seen Pete's wig yet.
No, he would have said something. Oh, my goodness.
10 pin has his mark. Yeah, here he is. You gonna see it now?
Not sure.
Not yet. He's pretty focused.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There it is.
Okay, I get it now.
All right.
I wish I'd have seen that during that.
It took a while.
Hey, Pete, can you hear Randy?
Yes, I can.
Hey, buddy, where'd you get the wig? We got to get some more of that.
I sent Katie out today to to get me a fro because I just, you know, I thought it would be kind of cool if I sat there with a fro while he threw a shot and maybe surprise him a little bit. So, did I surprise you?
Oh, you got me now, yeah. I've got the icy hot in the back if we need it when we're done.
Good to have you back, Pete. Good luck.
It's nice to be back.
Pete Weber, 37 career titles, 10 majors, tied for second all time. Who do you think you are? He is one of the greatest of all time, Pete Weber.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Classic, unforgettable line from Pete.
That'll be exciting. Get my thumb to get right.
Honoring his beloved St. Louis Blues. Huge sports fan. St. Anne, Missouri, outside St. Louis, lifelong resident. Whoa. Not the start he wanted.
And he wanted to put surface on it.
Three, 4, 6, 7, 10. Get the ball to the right of the 3-pin. Cut it into the 4 and 7. Pete Weber's one of the best I've ever seen at converting this split.
On to cover for the legend. No. Whoa.
5-1. I actually thought I picked that.
You don't see this area every day where the ball takes the 6 straight back in between the 3 and the 10.
Wow.
All right, not the best start,
I threw that.
to be sure, for a guy who's earned more than $4 million on tour. It's great career, 85, 300 games. A true legend of the sport.
There you go,
That's a
Petey.
little better, and I saw that goal pin in the 9-pin spot. Wow.
It's the Go Bowling Golden Strike pin, by the way, if it's in the head pin position.
Kyle, real quick, what's it like going up against Pete Weber?
Man, this is a dream come true, Randy. You know, to get to bowl one of the legends of the sport. You know, very blessed with the opportunity, and he gave me a little bit of a head start, so I'm gonna try and take advantage of that.
Thanks, Kyle.
Kyle, a huge Lakers fan and a Kobe Bryant fan. Honoring the late great
As am I.
Kobe. It is awesome bowling look here tonight. Looking good.
Yeah, he's been bowling really good for the last couple of days. Over the weekend was just so solid, and here's a look at a young man that's at one point was thought of as a court jester. Now he is the prince of bowling, looking to become a king.
3 titles this year in this building this last weekend. Serenity of Peterson. 3rd title of the year. So in consideration, in the conversation, for player of the year. Belmo's got 2 majors though.
Let's go, baby.
Wow.
And I guarantee you Belmo is streaming and watching live from Australia.
You see the RPMs there, 536 at 20 miles an hour. We're going to see Weber's numbers up here. Kyle's a good 200 miles, or excuse me, 200 revolutions higher than Pete Weber. 200 miles an hour higher would be really fast.
That would be amazing.
This guy used to be one of the high rep guys on tour. Look here, right here. 3 miles an hour slower, 200 RPM less than Kyle Troup. Weber does it now with his rotation. He's got one of the greatest releases of all time, and he gets that ball rotating sideways, and that's what makes Pete still competitive. Watch this hand rotate around the side of the ball. There it is right there.
Four PBA 50 Tour major titles. So it's continued beyond the Standard Tour with greatness.
Pete going with the IQ Tour. Great shot. Great shot. Make it competitive, Pete.
Come on.
Give him the business, Pete. No, come on, just trash talking. Let's go. I want to hear something.
After that start?
Maybe not, right?
Okay, you got a point.
Great showman of the game. Kyle's Arsenal, Randy.
IQ Tour Emerald.
Looks for the turkey.
Oh, baby.
14-pin lead. 10
Yes,
pin.
gold pin. Go to work.
Didn't get the love for the 6-pin there, did he?
Nope. That's exactly what Pete Weber wanted to see.
You know who's loving this right now is Guppy Troup. 8-time PBA Tour titles. Knows Pete so well. I mean, that's got to be pretty cool to see your son bowl Pete on TV, right?
Absolutely.
Great career for Guppy. Himself a tremendous showman in his day. There's Kris just hanging.
Chris looks real comfortable.
He does look comfortable. He's chilling.
It's like if you threw him a sandwich and a cold beer, he'd be real happy.
Left lane for Troup. There it is.
Troup, there it is. Troup, there it is.
Well, Pete has settled down after that tough start with only 6 pins in the first frame. Even the Hall of Famer, son of the late great Dick Weber, was inducted himself for the Hall of Fame in 1975. I think such a legend. Pete told us, yeah, I have little nerves. That definitely played out here tonight. Now he's going better again, and he's going to pick it out. It's not quite as impressive without the great look that Kyle has.
I was about to say, I had 2. I even had one for you, but
I told you, he always has 2 with him.
Kyle, hey Kyle, how did he do picking his hair? How was the technique?
He's a legend of the game, Randy, and I say he picked it out quite nice there. You know, 10 back, the celebratory pick action. Look at him, he's stunting on him right there, Randy. Look
Oh,
at that.
that's good stuff.
It
Masterpiece.
is. He has had a lot of fun tonight with the wig and then the pick. I mean, come on. It's great.
Come on, Weber.
Top 7 now.
Make this fun.
Looking for a 5-bagger here, Randy.
Because Troup-
17-pin lead.
Kyle Troup may not miss again.
PDW tries for another. Gets another. Here we go, Pete. Looking good tonight here in Jupiter, Florida.
Well, he's got the pick, he's got the hair, he's got a 5 in a row, and he's got the lead here in Jupiter, Florida.
It took a while for Kyle to notice. That was great. The PBA on FS1 is brought to you by Go Bowling. For promotional offers, tips to improve your game, news at a located bowling center near you. Log on to gobowling.com. And by Guaranteed Rate. Mortgage rates are historically low right now. With the incredibly low rates from Guaranteed Rate, you could save big money on your mortgage. Visit rate.com today.
And welcome back to King of the Lanes here in Jupiter, Florida. We're going to go to Kyle Troup. Kyle, this guy Pete Weber's got a wig. He's got a pick. I mean, what's this guy trying to do to you? Is he trying to get in your head?
Man, I see how people feel now when they're bowling against me on TV, because this man is rocking the show right now. You know, this also seems like a regular occurrence, me being down halfway through the match talking to you. So luckily I feel comfortable right now, and we're just going to have to get back to work.
All right, buddy, thanks.
Pete's had a good time with this. That was fantastic stuff. Troup down 17 here, 6th frame. Cut it to to 7. Looks for a double. Across the lane, it's the golden pin that hangs on. Got a nudge, Randy, not enough.
Got a piece of it, but just not quite enough of it. Kyle Troup maybe just a little fast here. The ball finishes late. Rotation. Some messenger. He's in trouble now. As Weber's got a 5-bagger. I'll tell you, the next 2 shots for Pete Weber are going to be huge. Right out of commercial break, he's been sitting.
Pete's got the nickel 5 in a row. Team USA experience for Kyle Troup. We told you about his tremendous season. PBA Tour Finals win this past weekend in this bowling center. He's had a great year.
Oh, man. Ring 10 with a messenger in front.
I just want to do it one time. Like, I just want one celebration.
He's great. Now you know why it's so easy to love Kyle Troup. He's just awesome.
The king, Kris Prather, awaits the winner in his royal throne. This week, Fox Saturday Baseball is back. The Cubs clash with the Brewers at 1. The Dodgers battle the Giants at 4. And the Yankees face the World Series champion Nationals at 7. Celebrate the return of baseball with a special triple header Saturday only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. It's almost time to play ball, Randy.
Same thing here, same thing.
Weber's huge Cardinal fan.
That was all St. Louis teams.
Dave, did I tell you I'm a Dodger fan?
You said it every single time.
Good.
Did I tell you I'm a Mets fan? Didn't like it, but all 10 back.
I heard the laugh.
Heard something.
Not in my approach.
Got a little distracted there.
Pete is officially back. Yeah.
Who did that?
I have no idea. Moving on.
Six-pack, 8th frame to go up by 38 pins after that disastrous start. The legend. Looks good.
Yeah, a little late, a little soft.
Figures I show emotion and it hits like that. Wow.
You wanted that one. He was running out.
That ball just really kind of labored, and he really liked it. Just a 10-pin, though. 27-pin lead with a spare here. Time running out for Kyle Troup. 255 max score for Pete Weber, even with that disastrous start. 238 max score for Kyle Troup.
Works on a spare, needs this one. 10-pin again. It's been the theme of Kyle Troup's night. Wow.
Ball's just traveling too far down the lane before it makes its turn to the pocket.
Bill tap. Not enough on the 10-pin. Again. Has the single pin spare conversion again. Wow. But he's in trouble.
2 frames to go, and Pete Weber is already in the 230s. Troup's max score now is 227.
This Prather's just chilling there. He's just relaxing right now. He's waiting. Okay.
He's waited the whole game.
All game long.
About
50
like
pins
mine
short.
for like 3 shots. That's no good.
What a deflating Troup thrust right there. All right.
Oh, God.
Got his strike. Finally, no 10-pin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great stuff. All right, Pete Weber, driver's seat. All he has to do is mark in the 9th and 10th frame.
Right lane, Pete.
Shot.
Big strike. Pete Weber is back.
First thing Pete said walking back from that shot is now.
Down like you know how to do it.
Shut him down. You can do that with a strike right here in the 10th frame. I think it was his dad who used to do those commercials where he would say winning never gets old. And here's another guy that feels the same way.
The legend.
Oh, that's all right.
Man.
Yep. I think he needs a spare and 3. Yeah.
Not much Kyle can do. Sit and watch. There's the spare.
I can't see the scoreboard. I don't know what he
Stay behind
needs.
the foul line.
Yeah, stay behind the foul line. Yeah, he does need 3. Spare and 3.
It's our guaranteed rate. Spare the game, Randy, to set himself up for the victory here. PDW needs 3 pins for the win. Stays behind the foul line, gets 10 and gets the victory over Kyle Troup.
Hey, Pete, after that start, that was some finish you put on there. Take us through that last couple of frames that got you the win over Kyle Troup.
Well, with him leaving those 10 pins, it kind of relaxed me a little bit more. And you know, after that first shot, I said, now you got to keep your speed on it. So I kept my speed on it, and I'm getting the reaction that I want to see. So I'm very happy going into the King of the Lane match.
Thanks, Pete. Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next match.
A 3-time tour titleist in 2020. One of the bright young stars of the PBA Tour. Kyle Troup will fall to the legend here tonight in Jupiter, Florida.
God almighty.
Another young gun awaits the legend.
Good ball choice.
It's our final
Learn for
King
next
of the Lanes
time.
match. In 2020. Started with some great bowlers.
You're the
Young and
man,
old.
Petey.
Men's and
brother.
women's tour.
Love you and your family, you know
Love you
that.
too, bud.
And your dad go way back.
You're running the show. Keep it going. Don't put the pick up now.
Oh,
You better keep the wig for next match.
Great to see the interaction. And of course, the wig and the pick from Pete were just hilarious. He brought some energy to it tonight, even a little bit of the old attitude. Don't distract the man in the approach. Don't you do it.
Poke the bear.
Back to Kimberly.
Thanks, Dave. It's now time for Do You Know the Pros, presented by Go Bowling. Do you know which pro has the letters THB tattooed on his forearms? And you get bonus points if you know what it stands for. Is it Jesper Svensson, Dick Allen, Jacob Buttriff, or EJ Tackett? We'll find out when we come back with more of PBA King of the Lanes. Welcome back to PBA King of the Lanes. Tonight's question for Do You Know the Pros, presented by Go Bowling, is which PBA pro has the letters THB tattooed on his forearm? Is it Jesper Svensson, Dick Allen, Jacob Buttriff, or EJ Tackett? Here's your answer.
Typical house bowler. Yeah, I was lucky enough to get a lesson with a guy who'd coached quite a few Hall of Famers, 21 maybe, I think, and he watched me warm up for about 3 shots and said, I can already tell you're a product of today's high-scoring lane conditions and overpowered bowling balls. I mean, you're basically a typical house bowler. I was like, all right, that's amazing. Thank you for that compliment. And I put my shoes on and I left. You know, as I've grown up, I've talked to him and we've laughed about it, and it's a good time. But, you know, it was motivation at the beginning, basically.
Motivation for Dick Allen. Got that cool tattoo. The bowlers here are going for that pretty cool crown. Stay on the throne, the scepter, and the royal robes. Will it be PDW or Kris Prather? Find out next here on FS1. The finale is on the way. Final match of the 2020 King of the Lanes here in Jupiter, Florida. PDW Prather.
Pete, 1 win away from the throne and $10,000. What's your mindset like going into this match against Kris Prather?
I got to throw more strikes than him. I've seen what he's done the last couple of years on tour, so my goal is to throw more strikes than he does.
Well said. Thanks, Pete. Good strategy.
There's the King for now. And we are pleased to be joined on the broadcast live by Kyle Troup. Kyle, thanks for the time. Sorry about that match a moment ago, man.
Hey,
but it was good
bowling. Thank you guys
bowling.
for having me. It's a pleasure always being in the
10
booth with you
pin,
guys.
tough with a 10 pin, Kyle.
Oh, man. Little carry issues that last game.
Looking forward to having his expert analysis in this match. Let's start with Pete and a strike.
Kyle, what do you think Pete's chances are?
I think Pete's got a great chance. You know, he's bowled the game. He threw a bunch of strikes. The bad shot right off the rip, he said he might have been a little nervous, honestly. But he's strong. He's a legend of the sport. I think my money's going to have to go with Pete.
Shark Kent, King Shark. He's got so many nicknames now, but like I said before, I like to call him Kris Moneymaker, because this guy knows how to get the checks, certainly knows how to cash in. $100,000, the PBA playoffs last season, another $100,000 at the Tournament of Champions this season.
Champ of the PBA Strike Derby in this building last month. Most strikes in 2 minutes. Kyle, you participated in that. It was tough, right? I mean, that was
a different beast right there, man.
Test.
We enjoyed it, though. That was a lot of fun.
It was amazing to watch that. All right, Prather. Championship match. Gets the trip 10 pin.
Kyle, do you think Kris Prather is intimidated at all by Pete Weber?
It's hard to say. You know, if I was Kris, I don't think I would be intimidated, just because, I mean, you said he's the money maker. You know, he's won a lot of big moments on TV in the last year and a half, and he's won this building, so he's got the confidence rolling forward. I think it's going to be a high-scoring match.
But it is Pete Weber.
Yeah, I mean, he rocked me right off the show, so you know, I got to watch the legend do his craft, and it was quite an art to see.
Left lane, Prather. Yes.
You know, he kind of strikes me as a guy that maybe, if anything else, gets more pumped up because he's bowling against Pete Weber.
You never know. You know, Prather's a hard guy for me to read, personally. You know, he's very serious, very calm, keeps his emotions in check. But, you know, he's throwing it good. He's been throwing it great for a long time, and you can see he's got a great start off to this match.
Back to the throne for the King. PDW. Oof. Feeling it.
Boy,
he carries that hit. He's going to be tough.
Not a good zone.
That's the PDW hit right there.
Yeah.
6 pin going to work.
6 pin going to work.
They went down.
And watch this. Second pin from the right. It's going to go to the sidewall and kick the 10 out. And that's exactly what you look for when you're a righty.
Kyle, what do you think about the wig with Pete in your match?
Great. I was a little upset. I missed it.
You, I know.
I was a little upset after the wrap 10 when I missed it.
We were waiting for you to see it.
That was great, man. He put on a show. Hopefully he can keep it going.
Trying to keep this match perfect.
Oh, man.
Good shot, 10-pin.
That looked better than that.
Might have been the best shot I threw in 2 games.
I'll tell you what, his physical game looks good.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I've seen
Naturally
his
getting
social
on.
media. He's done a lot of bowling, it
Yeah.
seems like, the last few months. And I was prepared for the beast, and that's what we got here.
Yeah, he liked that one.
He stayed active. A lot of practice, exercise. A lot of golf.
Pretty agile there for a 57-year-old.
Yeah, he's looking
How
good.
do I get on that landing?
I'll give you a 10, Pete. You think you have what it takes to be a pro? It's your time to become a pro. Head to PBA.com today. Sign up to become a PBA member. Register for our tournaments. Access discounted practice rates, exclusive product offers, and more. Become a PBA member today.
Pick up.
Kyle, I talk a lot about Kris's physical game. It's one of the prettiest I've ever seen. His body position, when it gets tilted forward, it never moves. And then he's got a great hand at the bottom of the swing.
And the third thing I think you add is his speed control is probably some of the best on tour. You know, if his ball gets a little lazy, he'll just slow it down just a hair to get it to finish through the pins.
Arsenal for Kris.
Idle Pearl.
Looking for a tap on the 10. Everything, guys, but go down. Tough break for Prather. I mean, how did that fall, Kyle? It was just doing everything but go down.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I left a few of those myself just a minute ago.
That's kind of why I asked you. Got the 10-pin. If any player bowls a strike with a gold in the head pin, everyone in America wins a free game. That's right, America. Free game of bowling by signing up at GoBowling.com. Bowling centers across the country are making sure you feel safe and comfortable and working hard to get America bowling again.
Pete, all of America is counting on you.
Come on, Pete. How about a free game? Yes!
Everybody gets a game.
Way to go, Pete Weber.
Yeah!
How do you like that?
Yeah, Petey! Who do you think you are? You are!
That's right, I am.
Oh, man, you guys are great.
What a great shot by the grizzled veteran. Look at those eyes. It's so nice he's not wearing the sunglasses. We get to see those big blue eyes light up.
Agreed. Great to see him without the glasses. So sign up at GoBowling.com for your free game, everyone. Nationwide. Courtesy of the legend PDW.
Oh, that's got a hook.
Love it. Way to go, Pete. Tie match. Oh, Weber, Prather, this is great. Get him thin, watch him spin. A phrase used by the late, great Billy Whaley.
Back to the king. Right lane for Prather. You bet.
Come on, one more.
28 years old. 3 titles, the major this year we told you about. Doing his best to practice, stay active during the pandemic. Was here for his victorious run at the Strike Derby and Summer Clash. What a talent. Saw him at the PBA Tour Finals as well. Won by Mr. Troup here. Congrats on that, Kyle.
Thank you, sir.
Sixth
Thank
title. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was great, Kyle. Man, you were the comeback kid.
you. Tried to work the magic one more time.
Yeah.
We've got ourselves a match here, Randy and Kyle. Going to be fun to watch. The second half of this one, only one can be the king, gentlemen.
Will it be Prather retaining the throne? Or will the king to be led by a new king, PDW?
Main graphics you see on tonight's show, including the ball tracer, courtesy of Clutch Bowling. Man, that looks cool.
Yeah, great graphics. Thanks, Clutch.
Up steps PDW. We're going to tie it up for the turkey right lane. Yes.
Pete gives it the finger, the index finger. Yeah, he doesn't like it when pins try to stand up and tease him. Watch this reaction from the great one, Pete Weber. There it is. Yeah, you.
Get down in that pit.
Don't even think about it.
Get down in that pit.
Don't even think about it.
All even. Two-time PBA 50 Tour Player of the Year. This game looks great tonight. 10 lead. Another strike for Pete.
Kyle, give me something.
Slap the 10, baby. You can tell he's sharp right there. When that 6-pin slaps the 10 out, I'd say Pete's won a few titles and made some money with that hit right there.
I mean, even the producers in my ear saying, has Pete been practicing a lot? He looks great.
Looks good.
I mean, this is as good as I've seen him throw in a long time.
I definitely agree with you, Randy.
Kris, give us your take on going up against one of the greatest of all time in Pete Weber.
Well, no matter how much experience you have or anything like that, it's very easy to be intimidated. And I'm just trying to focus on myself and bowl my match and let him do what he's going to do. And I know he's going to get pumped up and everything like that, and it's exciting to see, but I'm not trying to get wrapped up in that too much. So just trying to stay within myself and throw some good shots.
Thanks, Kris.
Cool customer. That's Kris Prather, 28 years old. Plainfield, Illinois. Prather tries for the turkey in the 7th. We're going to tie this one up again. We'll do just that. All even. COVID-19 is limiting access to sports and play for millions of kids nationwide. That's why Fox Sports is teaming up with Good Sports to restore play and bring sports back to children in need through donations of brand new sports equipment. To learn how you can help keep kids in the game, visit goodsports.org. What a match. Prather looked for the 4-bagger. Pete's got 4 straight. Left lane to take a 10-pin lead for Prather. Yes! 7 late, down it goes.
Who's going to miss first? And that's going to be the determining factor in this match. And will probably end up determining who the final king is sitting in that throne right there where Kris Prather is. Pete Weber bowling an amazing game, but he's got to keep striking.
Just even things up again. 8 frame. For a 5-bagger. 7-pin, the golden pin hangs on.
Kyle looked like he got that shot in a bit.
There's a little left. My hands were up back here.
Yeah.
He got away with throwing it
Tough
down.
break though, but was just a
little
little left.
Little left, and then you heard Pete just do the analysis for us. He said, I got it in, threw a bad shot, got away with it, and then got hosed.
And it happens to be the gold pin. Just for the extra little salt in the wound.
A little extra kick to the gut. It's not over yet, folks.
God. Yeah.
Pete needs a strike here in the 9th frame, though, to set up the 10th frame, Kyle.
Got to have this one. You know, this as much as Prather's looking very good, you would expect he's not going to miss maybe more than once. So this is pretty much the match right here, I'd say, for Pete. Must have.
Strike streak comes to an end for PDW. 4 straight. Now works on a mark. Prather has 7 strikes in the match. He's been outstanding here tonight.
And I carry that. And I carry that.
Shut the front door. That is so crazy. He carries that, like Pete just said, but he leaves that solid 7 on the right lane.
Bowling at its finest.
Yep. Well, he needs a little help from Kris Prather.
Yeah, Pete needs a little bit of help here. You know, I mean, Kris, the one spare this game, looking pretty strong, but 9th and 10th. This is where you make your money.
This is it, guys. That's the voice of Troup, PBA star. Foundation frame, Prather. Up by 21. Looks for a 5-bagger, Kris Prather.
Yeah!
Yes, indeed. Late knock on the 10, down it goes.
Kyle, you think Pete appreciated that hit?
Oh, I don't think he's very happy right now, Randy, because that was a little left too. But, you know, the extra rev rate, the extra power sometimes creates that little extra hit right there.
Yeah!
That was a huge break. 4-7-10 up late. But now it's a 5-bagger for Kris Prather.
As Kyle said, all comes down to the 9th and 10th. Strikes in the 9th. How about the 10th?
For the
Yes. Prather, another one comes through again. Shark, Kent delivers.
One more, come on.
Just needs to stay behind the foul line and keep it on the lane.
Take your time. One more.
I think he thinks he needs this. It's over.
He's got a strike.
Yeah, done.
He's got plenty. He's got the win. Kris Prather is your 2020 PBA King of the Lanes. He has done it in Jupiter, Florida tonight.
And doing it in fashion against one of the greatest of all time who pushed him all the way to the 10th frame. What could have been if Pete would have carried that solid 7 in the 8th frame? Man. I'll tell you what, Pete looks great. Looks like he's bowling great.
And it's so awesome to see him back on TV, Randy.
Yep.
Kris Prather is the man of the moment.
Great game, Pete.
28 years old, Plainfield, Illinois. Having a huge 2020. And it continues in this building as King of the Lanes.
Well, that's a good place for it anyway.
Kris got all the gear. He's ready to go now.
Great to see Pete Weber back on television. Thanks for your performance,
Great ball,
Pete.
Kris, man. You're the toughest man for the people to beat out here, so congratulations. Keep
Thank
it
you,
up.
sir.
Great
Thank you.
bowling, man. Great bowling.
Called Pete Sir. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks, man.
Sir
Thank
Weber.
you, Storm. Thank you, Roto Grip.
Sir Peters.
Buddies Pro
Sir Troup.
Shop. You guys are wonderful supporters, and I thank you so much.
The king, though, right now is Kris Prather. Beats the legend, PDW, and becomes the 2020 PBA King of the Lanes. The PBA on FS1 is brought to you by Go Bowling. For promotional offers, tips to improve your game, news at a located bowling center near you. Log on to gobowling.com. And by Guaranteed Rate. Mortgage rates are historically low right now. With the incredibly low rates from Guaranteed Rate, you can save big money on your mortgage. Visit rate.com today. We started this event with 13 great bowlers, including the King, 2009 reigning King, Wes Milot. Dethroned by Norm Duke. The Hall of Fame legend sat atop the throne and enjoyed it for a time. Then King Rash took over the kingdom of bowling and sat upon the royal throne as well. Crowd didn't quite fit. But in the end, Kris, Prather, Randy, wow, he is the king. Took out Sean Rash and then beat the legend PDW, Pete Weber, the 37-time titleist and Hall of Famer. Kris Prather is the 2020 King of the Lanes. Let's hear from the King with Kimberly.
I'm going to start with PDW first because you know what? This night might not have ended the way that you wanted to, but everybody in America was super excited to have you back on television. So talk to me a little bit about what this event was like for you.
Well, it was very nerve-wracking to start because, you know, it's been a long time since I bowled on live TV like this. You know, I know I bowled the league, but I have 4 other guys to back me up there, so it's a little easier to do. But when you're out here bowling by yourself, you know, that first couple shots for me I was a little nervous. But once I got those in, I calmed down and I threw the ball really good for the rest of the night.
You bowled very well. What do you think of this guy right here? How talented is he?
You know, they say Belmo's the man. That's the man right there. He wins all the big ones. I mean, come on, he's made $200,000 the last couple of years. Okay, there you have it. I know Belmo's like the big majors, but so does Kris. So I think Kris right now is the man to beat.
Wow, that's a big compliment right there coming from Pete Weber. So Kris, what do you think about what Pete just said about you?
That's incredibly high praise, and I really thank you for those kind words. But now I got to live up to those words and keep performing out here on the lanes.
That's a lot of pressure right there. So let's talk about the match that you guys just have. He was not letting off with that pressure. You guys are even through 7. Totally different you than what we saw in the first few matches. So what changed?
Bowling Pete Weber is what changed. I knew that no matter what the score was, he was going to be giving it 100% every single shot. And he's one of the most competitive people to ever bowl. So, you know, whether he's bowled on live TV recently or not doesn't matter. He's going to, you know, he had 250 going into the 10th and pocket 710. So I knew I was going to have to strike a lot, and I was very fortunate to do so.
Well, this was a well-earned win for you. Congratulations, King Shark.
Thank you.
Kimberly, Pete, thanks. All hail King Prather. More live bowling coming your way on FS1 this September. Check PBA.com for more information on our upcoming schedule. That'll wrap it up. The wig, well, was fantastic. For Randy Peterson, Kyle Troup joining us in the booth. Way to go. Pro with a pro. He was awesome tonight. And Kimberly Pressler, it's Dave Ryan saying so long for a final time for the 2020 King of the Lanes here in Jupiter, Florida. What action. Legends, superstars, stars for the PWBA Tour. In the end, only one king. And his name is King Kris Prather. All hail.